Welcome to Your Known Unknown, where Source and I will help to shed light on what's unknown to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for returning. If this is your first time, welcome on in. We're going to pull some cards today to shine light on that which needs to be seen for you today. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you for your support. Thank you for being a part of my community, our community. I am so thankful for you. Thankful for you all. Thank you, thank me, thank us, As y'all can tell, I'm in a bit of a different environment. Not too unfamiliar to me, but maybe unfamiliar to you. We've been working with moon cycles and the energies and the stories that they have to tell us, the stories that they have in store for us to shape our lives and the journeys we are undergoing. So with that, the last couple of moons have happened, and I'm in an environment where we are stable within and secure within, as the world around us shifts, and we accept that. We indulge and thrive in that. So let's get to it. Let's into it. Let's pull some cards for you today. I have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Both popped up, marrying each other. We have the Six of Swords. Today's energies are being pulled off of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies. In other words, all that makes you, you. You are aspects of both. You hold aspects of each one of them. They all have different representations. And in a more layman's terms, they have different roles within our bodies, within our minds, and within our souls. They create us. They are our yin and yangs. On the masculine side, we have a lot of thought. We have a lot of passion. We have a lot of purpose. We have a lot of letting the past go so we can move forward. It's been a pretty reoccurring symbol coming through the ethers lately. There's a lot that needs to be seen, a lot that needs to be looked at, and a lot that needs to be moved on from. And that is tough to say. It's easier to say than do, Cutting out those things that hold you back, that no longer serve you, and looking at who you were as opposed to who you want to be, and then just always trying to remain so grateful for who you are, is a tough pill to swallow. It is a difficult practice, but that's just it. It is a practice, and it takes practice, and it takes reprogramming and rewiring, and it takes constant, diligent, conscious effort to create it, to allow it, and to accept it, ultimately to believe it. These court cards coming out are not a coincidence. Something's unfolding, and you are turning into something that is more regal than you've ever been in your life. Maybe today is a tough day, one where you're sitting in your mind, but your heart is fully open to the potentials. That can be tough to sit with, but you know it's for a reason. You know that what you're doing, why you're thinking this, why you're choosing these choices, why you're making up these connections and stories for yourself, why you're relating to the world around you, why that's happening, you know deep in yourself is for a purpose of alignment and for a purpose of fulfilling your own destiny. And I feel like you are on that trajectory. You are very much living your soul's journey. And one day, you're going to be able to tell that story. One day, you're going to be able to share that story, and it's going to actually be appropriately received. The masculine is saying, you're doing that. The masculine is letting you know that your external point of providing for yourself is unfolding, and you're being smart with it. I feel like fear is in the past. Right now is not a time to be giving and sharing all that you're creating. It is a time for you to be focusing on you. I wonder if any of you have been indulging in some amazing dreams lately, maybe more vividly than ever before in your life. I wonder if you're looking at yourself through the lenses of your subconscious and you're going, wow, there's a lot that's happening in my emotional being that's being illuminated at nighttime while you're sleeping. On an external note, I have a message. I have something saying that what you're indulging in is connected to you somehow. Perfectly connected to you. Whether that be a hobby you're doing, a person you're falling in love with or meeting, like a partner, whether that be something you're building or creating, or tasks and jobs that you are falling into. But there's something here where perfect balance has been harmonized and you almost can't believe it, because you're like, this is it. This is the thing. And the universe goes, yeah, this is the thing. Of course, you have free will and you can always change your mind on stuff. I like to go with the flow. I tend to leave it up to the universe, trusting that what is meant for me is perfectly meant for me, and it will find me perfectly. In order for that to happen, you have to realize that imperfection is perfect. So I have the 10 of Wands. And the masculine is saying it's not going to be easy. But you have everything you need, and you're going exactly in the direction you need to be going, whether you know it or not. I have balance of despair and harmony. I have balance of male and female. I have balance of king and queen. I have balance of keeping to yourself and giving more than you can offer. I have balances of fear and love in these cards. I have sixes, I have nines, I have kings, I have queens, and it all sums up with a 10 of wands. I have one more final nine. I have the hermit. And more importantly, I have the hermit reversed. So the message is go do what you're supposed to do because you're done being the hermit. And I'm not saying that means go out, socialize, and distract yourself. Look inside yourself and look at the representation of what that means. Maybe it means you do isolate in your solitude and you do think and you don't distract and you work hard by yourself. Maybe you take the lead. Or maybe it is saying you get out in public and you go and make the face that you have grown into shine for the rest of your community to see, because you've spent years gathering and cultivating your own self-esteem to be who you are today. The world shit on you. It hurt you and it betrayed you. But today, and where you've been coming from versus where you're going, the world's gonna see how bright you shine. It's meant to. It's meant to see what you're capable of. It's meant to see what you've always been, that people have put down or never given you a chance to let out and to practice and to try. And I think that whether that's with a relationship or with a job, career, or anything else, whatever category of life you experience, I think that your job is to do your absolute best and to try and to shine, because I believe it's going to work. I believe it's only going to work. Don't quit. Don't give up. Might be a gloomy day, but inside, you're the sun. Inside of yourself, you know that no one can compare. And the truth of that is everybody is equal to you. Everybody is just as bright of a shining star as you are. But they just never took the time to see it. Maybe yet. Maybe yet they haven't seen it. Maybe yet they haven't broken to the point where they have to crawl through hell to come back to this world. And then you look at this world and go, this isn't as good as it used to be. And the universe says, that's because the good's in you. It's all about how you perceive it. Your job is to take care of yourself and to shine so the rest of the world can catch up, can shine with you, right? Let's see what the feminine say. I have the Emperor and I have the Queen of Swords. Talk about balance. Both masculine and feminine decks. I don't know if you can see this or not. I got the King and the Queen. I got the Emperor and the Queen. Do you think that's random? Do you think that's what they call a coincidence? Do you think I shuffled these ahead of time? Trust yourself. Trust that what you're doing is within the divinely guided. I have the King of Wands popping up. King of Wands reversed. So you're in a place right now where you maybe cannot. That sucks. Maybe you cannot do what you want to be doing. So you're waiting. You're waiting and it's about to happen. It's bubbling inside of you. It's wanting to come through. You want to be put in an environment finally where you can shine, baby, where you can put it out there for the world to see. Taking that first small step into it, yeah, might not be so rewarding at first. But years from now, you might be completely wealthy. You might be completely in love. You might be married with kids. You might be traveling the world because of the choices you're making today. You might have that dream car. You might have that job that you created. You might be able to take care of people who haven't been at this space in their journey yet that you're at, this very important space where you've broken and came back and put yourself together just enough to see the pieces and be able to choose which ones you want and to be able to practice which ones you want and keep those integrated while all the other shitty devil energy keeps coming in and your ego goes, I like that. I like lust. I like drugs. I like to fuck. I like to do these things. And you're like, no, 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 no. Right? But there's a rainbow inside of all of that shining through the cracks that happened. And you've had the choice this whole time which ones to keep and which ones to entertain and which shadows you need to work on. And I think that a lot of these dreams coming through lately, if you're having them, or thoughts or visions into you specifically, I think that a lot of them are meant to be doing this. And you're meant to be seeing these, because I think that if you're not in an environment where you can, with discipline and diligently process stuff, and if you don't have a mentor and you are alone, the universe is there with you doing it. The universe and via your subconscious are processing these things for you and with you and by you. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. Maybe in the last few weeks, something has turned in your life where you're like, oh, shit. Or you're like, hey, this is great. It's got to have a yin and a yang. It's got to have a balance, which means some of you go, oh, shit. And some of you go, hell yeah. Well, one word of wisdom throughout all of this is, this too shall pass, just to let you know. Be grateful for both, because again, how you perceive this world is how you perceive this world, how you experience your reality. And if you're processing these things, if you're moving through emotions, and you're like, what is this? What is going on? Well, a lot of what's going on is you're killing pieces of yourself. You're killing off lots of pieces of yourself, old self, the self that you observed, the self where you go, oh man, I came back from my trauma and I got what they called sane again. This shit sucks. But that's what growing up is, especially when you're a self-healer. And while a lot of this shit sucks, now you're processing. You've observed. You've waited and you go, why are these vices so gripping? Why is this habit so hard to break? Even though I've broken these habits 1, 2, maybe 3 or more times in the past already, it keeps stepping in and it keeps popping up and going, hey, I'm still here. And you go, shit. Why? And why is it so hard? Eventually you get so tired of breaking your own habits, you're just accepting that it's a part of you and you slip right back into it. But I'm saying, don't do that. Keep fighting the good battle. Keep pushing through your demons, because we're a combination of spirit and soul, imagination. We're a combination of electrobiomagnetism and matter. And the two of those things, they communicate, but one shapes the other and the other receives the shape, and vice versa. They don't go a specific way. It's whatever most comfortable to you to utilize that confident control and then shift that so the other starts to unfold. You don't need to be a victim of your environment. You just need to be disciplined, have a little bit of stronger will than you've ever had, and some patience. And pray every day, every moment that you're not thinking of something, say a prayer, say a mantra, say a meditation, whatever you can do consistently to slip back into that aligned moment of self where the universe goes, hey, they're not giving up. Hey, they're not giving up. They keep doing this. You might have given up old good habits, breath work, being completely vegan, maybe doing yoga, all these things. Why? Because the environment doesn't allow us to right now. And it made a lot of us feel like we're shit, like we're slipping, like we're doing something wrong, like we're weak-willed. Don't give up. You'll get it back again at the right time. The fact is that you've been shown these, you practiced them, you love them, and then you got placed in a routine where it was not an applicable, a viable option to be able to implement these amazing practices. It's just not realistic for all of us who work, for all of us who live in this society. If you're a content creator and you do yoga, congratulations. You did a good job schmoozing the universe and getting pay out of it. But it's not about recognition and it's not about money. It's about who you are. And who you are is going to be worthy of the divine. You already are. I'm not shitting on the people who made a profit out of what they love to do. I'm just saying, don't glorify that you're some fucking guru about it, because that is ego. That is the problem. Life is not comfortable. Life is change. Change is growth, and you can only grow in an uncomfortable situation. Welcome to being a seed. Welcome to turning into a tree. You know, we grow from this. We grow from the pain. We don't grow when life gives us everything we want. Maybe a lot of people have already done that and came out successful. Maybe this point in turning for you in life is the demolishing of all of that. But I'm not sitting here to be telling you that. You're the one sitting there to experience that. You need to look at you. And you need to look at you. And you need to look yourself deep in that mirror and go, there is a purpose for the shit I'm going through. I need to accept this. Spirit, at the appropriate time, please grace me and bless me with the sense to know how and when to accept this, and then let it go and trust. And 10 out of 10 times, you will be taken care of. You won't be lost. It might feel like it because why? Because our emotions are the loudest things we experience. They're the only things we experience walking down the street besides what's coming through our eyeballs. The next loudest thing is how we feel, how I feel. What do I look like today? Oh, that girl or guy is hot. Oh, I'm losing my house. I'm so depressed. Me, I. You know? It's loud. There's no shame with how loud it is, but you got to dissociate from that. That's it. Don't associate from reality. Dissociate from yourself, which in reality is associating with yourself. It is such a paradox. And breaking that is the key. Breaking that understanding and accepting the fact that everything you know could and is most likely wrong, it be wrong, that is a big key, right? And just once you fall into that insanity, that dark night of the soul, they'll call it, find faith. Don't find a pipe. Don't find a bottle. Don't find toxic love. Find faith. It will take care of you better than any medicine ever will. And it will guide you better than any map, compass, or fucking person ever will. It will show you the truth. It will show you the key. And it is within sight of you. And it will never lead you astray. It'll only teach you more and more. Don't fight it. Whatever you're going through, don't fight it. Accept it. Live it. Accept it. You will love it. I can promise you that. When? I don't know. That's your story. How? I don't know. That's your story. And chances are, because we really can't see the future, you don't know either. And that's the scariest part. That's why every day the sun rises and the sun sets for another chance for us to continue this game of living on Earth. It's a reset. There are patterns that help us with this reset. Getting good sleep, eating good food, being around good people, thinking good thoughts, finding and drinking good water, breathing good air, enjoying good nature. They really do help. They help balance, they help ground, they help heal, and they help you love. You don't need to fight what you're going through. There's no chance. If you fight it, it'll only perpetuate the length of it. It will resist, and it will tell the universe, I'm not ready for this change. I'm not ready for this change. And the universe goes, okay, they're not ready for this change. So no change. What if you go, I'm not ready for this change, but I am very open for anything that the universe wants to show me. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The universe might go, okay, well, let's keep talking. And you go, Spirit, one day I'm sick of this. I'm bored with this. It hurts me. I'm tired of this. I'm scarred from this. I'm dying from this, Spirit. I am so grateful for the lessons you've shown me, but I'm ready for a change. The universe goes, say less. Say less. Especially if you can believe within yourself that you are accepting your reality, your present moment. The universe will go, okay, because the universe wants us to grow and change. So anytime, personally, I've accepted my reality and been like, this is what it is, boom, the universe changes some shit up. And it's like, oh, okay, all right, here we are now. Now we're doing this. Now we're doing that. Now, like, I'm losing my savings. Now but I'm not. I'm not losing it. Old me would be losing it. New me goes, we're going to be smart and strategize this shit. Because I have to buy myself this much time. I have to think. I have to think about myself. I have to think about what I'll be comfortable with. And I'll have to think about what it is, worst case scenario, I will accept. I will hold myself to standards, and you need to do the same. Those standards don't happen overnight. They happen as you grow and change and observe yourself and watch who you are and what you're capable of and spend a few years finding out what it is you really love and what it is you really don't love. They might not be what you expect. They might actually be the opposites of what you've ever thought or experienced of yourself. And that is a catalyst of chaos, but that is just the truth. You might have spent 50 years of your life being one type of person, and you go, this is who I am. And the universe goes, hey, I'm here to show you a few things about yourself that maybe actually aren't you, that you're very comfortable with. And then, you've got to change it up if you want to align. Some people have alignment early on in life. That's their story, not yours. And chances are, if you're here today, your story might be a little crazy. And I'm here to tell you that's okay, because it's going to make you shine brighter. Because that sun inside of you, it's been jarred up for a very long time. And you might just cry the very first time you see those rays burst through your chest, through your eyes, through your mouth, through your hands, through your feelings, through your aura, into your environment, and watching it literally shift the people around you. It might just be magical. So if you're open to magic, it's within you already. We are complete. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope this message finds you well. I hope something in here resonates well with you. Chances are, if you're here, there's something there for you. To show support, please help like, share, subscribe. You know it really helps, and it just validates that we're here together and I'm helping, With that, I'm going to take a deep breath and disconnect from this channel. You can join in with me if you would like. Many more soon to come. I'll never leave you guys alone. I'll always be doing this because it's my passion. Feel free to reach out if you ever want a personal message. My books are open to you anytime. I'm always down to plan, schedule, coordinate, and help you be the best you possible. And with that, much love, and until next time.